When you are with a narcissist, you end up sharing their karma. When you go back to a narcissist, you end up sharing their karma. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys. JT here, and I'm super happy and excited to see all ya. I am still sick, and my back is still really hurt. I'm probably about 65% better, and I'm sure you can tell in my voice I'm very lower energy than normal. Not my peppiest self, but I'm just getting through it, every single day, just make a little bit of progress. That's all we can hope for on our healing journey. There's no quick fixes, especially after getting over a narcissistic relationship. It does take time. It does take time to heal. And just sitting like this hurts my back. But this is for you guys, and I want you guys to all heal and see that we all go through similar situations, and there is suffering, struggle, and pain. And what makes us stronger is when we self-reflect and we are aware of this, and that we know that we are healing and that we are on the right path, and that every day we are taking just a small step forward to progress. That's all that matters. It's about the journey, not the destination. I always say this, and I learned this the hard way. And I always tell people, or my past clients that wanted to get a certain result in the fitness realm, and I'd always say it's not about that end result. It's about you putting forth the effort and going through everything and all the struggles and the pain, and that's what makes it worth it. Because if you didn't have all the struggles and the pain, you would not appreciate it. You just wouldn't. And I learned this when I was a bodybuilder, and I remember, I think it was 2019, I was training for a year for a show. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be so happy when I step on stage and I'm 5% body fat and have an 8-pack. And I held that thought in my mind for a year. And then when it finally came, it was fleeting. It wasn't like I felt like, oh my God, yeah, this is amazing. Like I finally achieved it. There was none of that, because I stopped enjoying the journey. I stopped thinking about it daily, and I was just focused so much on that final end goal. But with life, there is no end goal with anything. There's always going to be more. As Buddha says, the root of all pain is desire. The root of all suffering and pain is desire, wanting more. You can say, I want 1 million when I get to 1 million subscribers, I'm going to be happy. Or when I make $1 million in my bank account, I'm going to be happy. Do you think there is any difference between if you had, I don't know, let's just say $700,000 in the bank versus 1 million? Do you think you're going to feel any differently from just that external number that we put on things? It's 1 million. Oh, 1 million. That's when I'm going to feel great. There is no difference. If you're at $700,000 in your bank account, you're on the right path. You're on your journey. That right there is alone showing you, oh, hey, I'm doing the right thing. I have the internal joy because I'm on my right path. Focusing on that number is going to be fleeting, because once you hit the number, what does it turn into? More. Oh, now it's okay. We got to get to 5 million subscribers. We got to get to $5 million in the bank account. You see what I'm saying? I got to get to 8% body fat. Oh, now I got to get to 5% body fat. More, just wanting more. So I always tell people, when we're relating this to narcissism and the healing journey, just focus every single day on what you can do in that day. Don't think about in 3 months, I can't wait till there's no more telepathy attacks and I'm going to be happy then. And when I'm not ruminating about the narcissist and they are no longer ever going to hoover me again. When the narcissist dies, so I never have to worry about them again. God forbid, I don't wish that upon anyone. I'm just saying, we have to enjoy the journey and stay diligent every single day. And that's what's going to make it worth it in the end. Okay, back to the actual video. So I'm super grateful for all you guys and all your comments. I read them and respond every single day, and I just know that we're all in this together and on our healing path. And don't get down on the downtimes. I've had a rough 5-6 days now of not only back injury, not being able to go to the gym, plus getting sick on top of it. You always, whenever things are going great in your life, it seems like, you get like a Thanksgiving dinner of all just bullshit all at once, right? And I believe that's like the demonic Satan, evil trying to attack you. Because if you're doing shitty things, Satan, the devil, evil, whatever you believe, negativity, negative energy isn't going to attack you. It's when you're doing the right thing. That's when you get hit. You get hit the most when you're getting knocked down. And that's what I've been going through for the past week. But it's okay, because I know that I'm strong enough and I am going to get through it. Just like I know all of you will get through this narcissistic relationship and get through your healing journey and become your most authentic self. So when you're with the narcissist, or you're going back to the narcissist, you end up sharing their karma. So if we look at it like this, we know that the narcissist is an energy vampire. They siphon energy from us. They take without ever giving, right? The narcissist is always and has always been doing bad things to people their entire life. It's not just you. They do this to everyone. Every single supply that ever comes into their life, they do the same thing: manipulation, devalue, cheating, lying, projection, love bombing, all that shit they do to every single person. They rack up immense amounts of karma. That's why they can never be alone, because when they bring a new source of supply into the equation, they end up pawning their karma onto us. When you actually think about it like that, it's eye-opening, right? Because when someone does negative, all negative things, or positive, good karma, bad karma, it ends up coming back tenfold, right? So the narcissist thought process, they do all this shitty stuff to people their whole lives, and they're always reaping their karma. Regardless if you think they're not, if they're posting pictures that they're so happy and they've the best job and they're making all this money, whatever it is, they're not. Again, I talk about this, it's all an illusion. If they can trick us so much so to believe that they're this thing that they're not, they can trick you with false pictures. And I can always tell, look at the smile, look at that smirk, that Ted Bundy smirk that they have. You can see right through a narcissist. When you start recognizing the patterns, you can see that they're not happy on the inside. They are void. They're a bottomless black hole on the inside. They just keep taking and never feel fulfilled. They can never experience love. So when they do all these bad things for their whole entire life, they bring in other people to take on their karma. By you going back to the narcissist, you are essentially interfering with God's work. You are going back and taking some of that karma that is just for the narcissist, is not for you. And the narcissist knows this. This is why you go in and you help them with their finances. Whatever their karma is, maybe they lose money or they lose their health. And what happens? You go back in and you help them and you give and you give. That's their bad karma, and they're siphoning your energy and giving you that negative karma energy. It took me a while to understand the energy dynamics between narcissism and empaths and good and evil and that whole realm and spirituality, and put it all together into the puzzle. And that's why I do all these videos kind of outside the box, to help you guys put all the puzzle pieces together, because there's so much that goes into it. And when you really start getting that puzzle put together, you can understand on a core level of what the narcissist actually really is. And they're evil, they're demons. And every time you go back, they want to give you that negative energy they have inside, that negative karma. So, it's like you end up blocking your blessings. When you're with the narcissist, if you take on negative karma, you are not able to reap good karma. See, and this is where it can get tricky, because you would think, okay, if you're an empath, you're a chosen one, you're someone of the light, and you're giving good energy, you're going into the narcissist life, that would be good karma, right? You're doing a good deed for someone else. but it's not, because they're full of bad karma and they're siphoning. You are linked to them. When you have that trauma bond and that soul tie, it's a repetitive cycle, a toxic abuse repetitive cycle. So that energy just keeps on getting relayed back and forth. And if the narcissist is all negative, that energy has to go somewhere, right? Energy cannot be created or destroyed. We know this. Everything is energy. This couch, this chair, this ring, everything is energy. Everything is on a frequency. Everything is vibrating. Even if you don't see it moving, all the molecules, the atoms, everything is moving. Everything is energy. Cannot be created or destroyed. If the narcissist is negative and bad energy, you're good energy, where is that negative energy going? Through you. And if you're getting all that negative energy, you're not going to be able to reap good karma. They block us. Think about when you were with the narcissist. Think about how difficult it was to maybe get your dream job, or to become your best self, or to get in shape, right? Very difficult, because they block your blessings, because you're taking on their negative karma. It's when you think about it like this, it really gives you a perspective of like, wow, this whole time it was just a siphoning. That's all it was a siphoning. And when you get away, what ends up happening? You end up becoming more yourself, healing, and you start to get more blessings. And I'll tell you this quick story. I started a business. I was a contractor here in the beautiful state of Florida, even though it's been really rainy and disgusting the past week. But I started a contracting business here, and I did home remodel. And I did it on my own for a while. Then I hired on 2 partners. And guess what? Narcissists pretty much took me for an immense amount of money, and then didn't learn my lesson. And what I always tell you guys, God is going to keep putting you in the same lesson until you learn it. So then with this narcissistic ex, I ended up bringing her onto the business after I fired the other 2 partners, and she manipulated me into a way higher percentage. And narcissists are all lazy. They want to do the bare minimum and get everything, and they need to be better than you, and they're always competing with you, and they are trying to take your light. They want to be you. And so the narcissist ended up getting an immense amount of money to do absolutely nothing, and then always made me feel bad about it. I did all the work. And then what I ended up realizing, I used to always do quotes during the week. Some weeks I'd quote 3-10 different jobs. As soon as I brought her on, I usually would get probably 2 to 3 jobs out of every 10 quotes I did. All right, that's like a normal. As soon as I brought her on, all the quotes I started doing, I didn't get a single job for months. And I was getting 2 to 3 jobs a week. As soon as I brought her on, it was God was like, okay, you're taking on all that negative karma. You are not meant to be on this path right now. Couldn't get any jobs. My finances went right into the shitter. And I remember back when it was happening, I had thought about it, and I'm like, I feel like as soon as I brought her on, I couldn't get any of my blessings anymore. All my blessings stopped. It's because I was taking on her negative karma. When you take on someone else's negative karma, you are not going to be able to manifest or attract the things you want in life, because all of your good energy is getting pulled in to the narcissist, and then they're siphoning, transferring their negative energy to you. That's why they love empaths, people of the light, people with good energy, people that are kind and compassionate. They take all of that for themselves so that they can feel somewhat okay about how shitty of a person they are, and then they put all of their negativity into us. And then, unfortunately, a lot of empaths haven't healed or haven't understood that they're chosen, that they're of God, that they're of the light, and they haven't learned how to transmute that negative energy, and we end up sitting with it, and it turns into suffering and pain for us. And that's why it's so important when you go on the healing journey and you learn how to transmute energy. When negative things happen in your life, you learn to be an alchemist, and you turn that negativity into positivity. When you have a negative thought in your mind, you think you do something, and you say you're stupid or dumb or whatever it is, you switch that into I messed up, but I am really smart. You alchemize the negative and turn it into a positive. But you can't alchemize with a narcissist. You cannot take their negative and turn it into a positive. You can't, because it's so strongly connected to all the bad things and all the karma they are reaping for the shit that they've put through the entire world. So you have to understand that, like, every single time you go back, if they hoover you, you let them back in for a couple weeks, you're blocking your blessings, and you're going to share that karma that the narcissist has meant to get in this lifetime from God, the universe, whatever you choose to believe. So I hope that video was helpful, guys, and I hope you guys all realize this, that you are meant to get your blessings in life. You are meant to become authentically yourself and be the best version of yourself for you. You no longer have to do anything for the narcissist. You gave them everything and got nothing, but you also got everything, because now you have the ability to finally have yourself and to have the best version of yourself. And as you heal and get closer to God, source, and one with your own self, and you can live in peace and solitude in your own mind, that is the best gift the narcissist could ever give you. And it's not that the narcissist gave it to you. They're not, it's God working through all of us to give you these gifts. And you would never awaken to the true evil and horror that is in this world if you did not go through a narcissistic relationship. So get out of the karma, get your blessings, become authentically yourself. And I'm so grateful for all of you, and I know that you will heal and you will be on the right path. And in the down times, just know that things do get better. Like I said, I do not feel good. I did not want to do a video right now. I've probably eaten, in the past 4 days, I've probably had like 1,000 calories a day. Like, I feel really skinny and just gross right now. But I'm still doing it because, I know that people need to hear these messages, and I know that God would want me to push through the pain, because when you push through that pain and that suffering, you understand what actual power you have inside of you, that we can get through anything in life. When we get knocked down, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how far down you knock me, I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on going, because, the narcissists, they want to see us crumble and deteriorate and not be able to walk away from what they put us through. But that's where they're wrong, because we have all the strength and inner power inside of us. It's just we need to be aware and awaken to the fact that we have that. And that's what I want for all of you guys. So comment on this video. Let me know if you shared the karma of the narcissist, if they took your blessings, if you felt like you had great finances and then you got with the narcissist and then your finances took a hit, or if you had good health and then you got with the narcissist and you lost your health. Let me know what kind of karma you shared with the narcissist. And I hope you guys enjoy the day, stay safe, and keep on pushing, and just know that everything is going to be all right, and that everything happens for you, not to you. Who you were is not who you are, and you are becoming your most authentic self. And I wish this for all of you, to have a safe, happy, healthy day. Go get a workout in if you can, and eat healthy, and just be grateful for everything that you do have. All right, guys, later.
I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to